This is Marcel Kittel, one of cycling's foremost sprinters. Since turning pro 3 years ago, the team giant Shimano rider has accumulated 48 stage victories, including 4 at last year's Tour de France. The 25-year-old's speed and style have marked him out as one of the most exciting riders on the UCI World Tour. Transworld Sport journeyed to Germany recently to meet up with him. Kittel was inspired to take up the sport by his father, who was himself a talented cyclist. Although he started out mountain biking, it wasn't long before Marcel made the switch to road racing. His talent on 2 wheels was evident, and at age 16 he moved to Erfurt from his hometown of Anstatt to further his career.
I decided to go to a specialist sports school to take advantage of the best possible training facilities. And this was a really important move for me. I've been living in Erfurt ever since, and I'm very happy here.
Erfurt is the capital of Thuringia state and is located at the geographical centre of modern Germany. This region has produced a high proportion of the country's Winter Olympic champions, including the most successful speed skater of all time, Gunda Niemann-Sternemann. Erfurt is also home to the world's oldest operational velodrome and is widely regarded as the epicentre of German cycling. Kittel's teammate John Degenkolb and time trial world champion Tony Martin both honed their skills in the city.
Of course, I learned to ride on the track, but I would have to say that I never had a big career there, because I was always focused much more on the roads rather than the track. However, I do think it's important that every pro cyclist should experience the cut and thrust of track cycling. You can learn a lot about strategy and tactics, and so I would say that it's a good thing to have ridden in that environment, even if your ultimate goal is not to become a great track cyclist.
Marcel spent his formative years training and racing alongside Max and Sebastian May. All 3 attended Erfurt Sports School and competed together in road races around the world, up to under 23 level.
Well, I think we all knew he was talented and that one day he'd become a top rider. But what surprised everyone was how fast that happened. He joined a professional team as the leading rider, and just 2 days later he won his first race. And then, in his first year, he won at the Vuelta, and then at the Tour, which of course was phenomenal.
He's very down to earth. That's his defining quality. He hasn't become arrogant as a result of his success. He's proud of where he comes from and focuses on his friends and family here.
Kittel started his pro career with Dutch team Skill Shimano in 2011. Although he came to the team as a time trialist and lead-out man, his potential as a sprinter was quickly noted and nurtured. He progressed rapidly, amassing 17 stage victories that season, including his maiden Grand Tour triumph at stage 7 of the Vuelta a España. But it was Kittel's performances at the 2013 Tour de France that established him as a truly top-class sprinter. He won the Grand Départ to take the first yellow jersey of the race, before taking line honours ahead of revered sprinters André Greipel and Mark Cavendish in stages 10 and 12 respectively. Marcel underlined his position as the Tour's fastest sprinter with victory at the 21st and final stage in Paris, ending Cavendish's 4-year unbeaten streak on the Champs-Élysées. Kittel has also made an impressive start to the 2014 season. In February, he secured 3 stage victories plus the points jersey at the Dubai Tour. And in April, he sprinted to his 3rd consecutive win at the Belgian one-day classic, the Scheldeprijs.
Success proves to every cyclist that he must be doing something right. And obviously that's very important to me as a cyclist and a sprinter. But what also makes me successful is the team I'm surrounded by and the philosophy that we follow as a team. And this is simply the all for one, one for all mentality. Absolutely everyone in the team is pursuing the same goal, and everyone is enjoying the process.
Over the years, cycling's reputation has been hugely damaged by numerous drug scandals. The sport hit a new low point in 2012 when seven-time Tour de France winner Lance Armstrong was stripped of his titles by the International Cycling Union and received a lifetime ban for doping offences. Kittel has not been afraid to address the drugs issue, stating in 2012 that he was sick of the people who were still defending Armstrong. His strong anti-doping stance, together with his achievements on the World Tour last year, helped him win the Sportsman of the Year award in a poll held by German broadcaster Sport 1.
I believe that we're starting to establish a solid foundation again, where we can work together with the media, the sponsors, and of course the cyclists. And let's hope we can build on all of this and strengthen the sport of cycling for the future. This is what I want to happen and what should happen. I think cycling has changed fundamentally for the better over the last few years. But the sport has a responsibility to keep evolving, to always work on improving itself, so we don't lose the momentum we've gained, because too many bad things have happened in the past.
Kittel's standpoint on doping may have endeared him to the cycling community, but it's another of his attributes that has become the talk of both the World Tour and his many young fans.
My hair is something that's recently started to attract a lot of attention with the fans. It's great when I'm sent photos on Twitter, and youngsters tell me that they now have a Kittel haircut, that they like the style, and find it inspirational in some way. Of course, it's just a bit of fun, but it's great all the same.
With the Giro d'Italia underway and the Tour de France looming on the horizon, there'll be considerable pressure on Kittel to build on his achievements as the season goes into overdrive. He's likely to face a renewed threat from Mark Cavendish, who will be determined to reaffirm his status as the world's best sprinter. However, Kittel remains confident that both he and his team are fit for the challenge.
When it comes to the Tour, I have the same goals as I did in 2013. I want to achieve stage victories again. But it's a new year, and your fortunes can change, so we'll have to see how it all goes. I don't want to put myself under any unnecessary pressure, but I'd be really happy if we could have another successful Tour as a team.